Hey guys, today was my heavy leg day and my fatigue has finally caught up to me. I woke up today and I got out, I didn't even get out of bed. I saw the time, I'm like, how is it 6 o'clock? So I set an extra 15 minutes because I just really needed it. Got out, ate my oatmeal, and then went to the gym. I didn't want that like extra time and like feeling of being tired to stop me. But for today's workout, it definitely did. You can already see like the camera angles changing a bit. I was messing a little bit with the tripod because you could already tell at least this video here is a bit angled, but it does fix itself. Just the weights felt extremely heavy. I don't know what it was. I think it is just I'm doing too much in too little time. So I think I am going to scale it back. I might do some more ATG front split squats. So those are like knees over toes guy. That guy, shout out him. He is a very good resource if you guys want to get more mobile and increase your flexibility and mobility. But I was just stretching my adductors, warming up. I was planning to go pretty heavy, like 335, but I got to 315 today, and it was just not working out. I was so exhausted. And my right ankle was also stiff again today. And so after I failed 315, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to start working some ankle mobility and just some lighter weights, maybe pause squats out of the hold strength. But this was another stretch I do. I'm holding my toes forward and pushing my knees out, so it doesn't push my toes out as I'm pushing my knees out. It's a really good stretch if you guys want to get deeper in your squat. Like, it's funny because I'm so tired today, yet yesterday I had like free time for the first time ever. So yesterday I was doing my future homework because I didn't have any other homework. I checked like 6 times because I couldn't believe it. I was like, I don't have any homework? It's like for the first time. So I did future homework, did some nursing homework, did some study for econ, some writing, and then I went on a walk, called my parents just to check in with them, update them on things. But it just felt weird, and I don't know why, but it just like caught me by surprise. I didn't know what to do at one point. But I'm probably gonna be getting a lot of homework today from all my classes. Wednesdays are my hardest, so I go from squatting heavy to having a full workload. So I can manage it though. So today I have 4 classes, and some of them are back to back, which kills. I mean, I don't understand sometimes because some of these classes are an hour and a half. I don't know how you're supposed to focus for an hour and a half. Like, you'll get to 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, and then you just start to zone out. I honestly think it's impossible to stay focused, but that's just how some of them are. Some classes are 3 hours. I don't know how people do it, and some of them are at night, a 3-hour night class. Imagine that, guys. I mean, you guys have probably even taken those, but that's killer. As for squatting, these ones, I really felt it in my quads, and I was really trying to push through my glutes, but I could not. I did not have a good squat day today. I just could not feel it. Even for my Romanian deadlifts, I couldn't feel it. Out of the hole, or not out of the hole. For Romanians, I was like pulling, trying to activate my glutes, but I don't know. They wouldn't activate until I did frog pump. So that's also Brett Contreras. That's his like movement. I was holding like a frog pump, and then I felt like a click, like a audible click in my like SI joint, and I've had some problems in the past with like upper buttock pain, but recently it's been going, like maybe 2 months ago it's been going away, and I'm honestly thinking it's because of just the like extra glute work, because I honestly just think my glutes are weak, which is causing the problems. But those frog pumps activated my glutes like never before. It's insane, but like when I would first do them, I wouldn't hold them as long as I should have. So I'd be pushing, I'm like, okay, I kind of feel it. And then, like, more recently, I don't try to push my whole body. I just sit on the edge of a chair and then do the frog pump off there, and I just get incredible glute activation, especially on the sides. So these But yeah, for these front squats, they felt incredibly heavy too. And I also haven't done, as you guys can see, I haven't done front ATG squats in a long time. So I was pretty surprised by how weak I got in them. But I could barely do these 25s, and I had to go down to 10. And even with the 10s, I was like about to fall. You'll see at some points I'm about to fall. But as for the frog pumps and ATG, tomorrow I'll probably do ATG split squats after deadlifts. And also I'm going to start doing frog pumps before each exercise. Because I think that outer glute, I always see it in things, and then I see articles like, oh, knee cave doesn't matter. And then I see other ones like, oh, if your knees cave, you have weak outer glutes, or your knee caves, you have weak glute maxes. But I don't know. Every time out of the hole, knees go in. And I know, like, it could be just regular, but I don't believe that. I've seen videos where, like, yeah, like, knees in is just the thing. Like, it just happens. But I see other, like, Olympic weightlifters, Chinese weightlifters, and their knees are perfectly on the outside. They never even waver. I'm like, wow, how do you guys do that? And I think it really just starts with those outer glutes. So I'm really going to start working on frog pumps. And I think in the beginning of this video, I didn't point it out because I was talking about something else, but before the set, I was doing glute abduction exercises by just like pushing my leg almost out to the side, trying to just activate my glutes. But through the whole movement of a squat, I still feel mainly quads. And it may just take constant glute like preparation before and after. It's similar to what I'm doing for chest right now, because my right pec is significantly like smaller than my left, and that's because just of my right shoulder. So like it's just muscles taking over what other muscles should be doing, similar to what my quads are doing to my glutes. They're so much stronger. I don't know how much stronger they are, but they're just so much more dominant in the movement, more activated, at least with my mind muscle connections, that they're the first thing that turns on, first thing that stabilizes, and like out of the hole, they're the first thing that shoots. So my knees are going to cave in to activate my quads more. So I really got to fix that. And doing deadlifts has really helped. I'm not going to lie. Like the day out, like the day, not even the day, but it's kind of like maybe 6 hours after deadlifts, as I'm just walking around, I can just feel my glutes just activated, like pumped, like just ready to go. So maybe, I know Ivan has done those almost like 45-degree angle glute like extensions, not glute extension. It's more of like hip extension, except you're moving your upper body. I may do that before, or I may do Romanian deadlifts before squats next time, and see what happens, see how different my squat feels. But these Romanian deadlifts, I felt like not a stabbing pain, but like a tight muscle in my upper glute. And that's when I stretched and I did the frog pumps, and it went away, and there was like that click. And I'm just thinking my outer glutes are not activating throughout the movement, at least on my left side. My right side might be doing it, but my left side I know for a fact is not. So I really just got to do those frog pumps prior, maybe like during, and maybe even after, just to make sure like my glutes turn on, because my squat is not going to increase with like a imbalance with my quads and glutes. So I definitely have to work on that. As for like classes and stuff, I know I like intertwine these videos. These videos are almost like a personal journal, to be honest with you guys. And I kind of like it because it just like lets me, like, at least before my entire day, because I wake up at 6 and then I go to my first classes at like 10:15. So in between 6 and 10:15, I'm like getting ready, doing some studying for classes, eating breakfast, taking a shower after the gym, going to the gym, getting like my food ready for the day, stuff like that. So this is like a good, I think of like a reflection journal type thing prior to like the busiest part of my day. And it just helps me like clear my mind, say what's on my mind. But I know you guys, some of you have said like to make the videos shorter. Some of you guys have said to make the videos longer. So I'm not quite sure what you guys want, but I think I'm just going to stick with however long the workout takes me. That's how long the video is going to be, and the voiceover will just follow that. But at the end of my workout, I did just some more splits training. I also did the calf machine in the back. You could see that there. I used really lightweight for calves and just pushed through my top of my toe as hard as I could. I also, at the bottom, I also let it stretch to really get more ankle mobility. Today, did feel more my outer glutes because this was right after the frog pumps. So I felt like my outer glutes were opening up my adductors, which is good, but my adductors were really tight. And like in the squat too, the adductor is part of the extension of the squat. As I push out, I definitely feel my adductors pushing out, and that's why I'm probably guessing they're really sore. Also at the deepest part of the squat, they're being stretched, so stretched and contracted when they come up. So these splits I think are really good for this too, at least also keeping my mobility up for when I go ATG. But tomorrow I'll be deadlifting, so hopefully I don't die, because today I was already dead. I was a little disappointed after during the workout, but now I'm seeing it as like that's a sign, you know what I mean? Like that's a sign I need to take it back a little, scale it back, and just let my body recover. But that was my leg day. I hope you guys have a great day. I'm gonna have a full schedule today, and I will see you tomorrow.